What is up, everybody? Today we are Universal's most popular resort, and that is Cabana Bay. Now, if you're trying to decide if you're gonna book this on your next Universal trip, you're in luck, because today we're gonna look at rooms, pools, food, amenities. There's a lot of stuff to do here on property. I'm Jesse, this is Orlando Unpacked. Now let's go get checked in. Oh, well, welcome into Cabana Bay. Now today we are checking out the beachside tower. This is on floor 10, room 10, and the views are spectacular. All right, so this is the beachside tower. Now it's gonna have your two standard queen beds, and this is just a standard room. Now there's a lot of space in here, definitely compared to other value resorts that I've been to. But what makes this room special is the Volcano Bay View that's right behind you. All right, here's a look of our view out at Volcano Bay. We get to see the whole water park here in the spectacular volcano right in the middle, lagoon, wave pool, lazy river, all the slides, and of course the Orlando skyline. And actually Disney's just right over there. So if you want to see, I saw the balloon floating up earlier. So this room is an upgrade and it is an additional charge. Now I'm staying midweek and I only paid like $15 more versus the standard room, not in the tower, but just the standard booking room in general. So a little pro tip is when you check in, if you really want a spectacular view, even if you book this room, just go ahead and stress that at check-in. Be nice and courteous, but I just let them know, hey, we're here to see the view. Can I please prioritize view over the quickness of the room being ready? I did have to wait a little bit while we were at the resort, but it gave you time to explore. Now there's a lot of stuff to do at Cabana Bay, but first let's finish checking out this room. All right, so at Cabana Bay, we're gonna have our storage and wardrobe here. We've got a few dresser drawers, and then this is actually where you're gonna find your mini fridge. Just in the standard rooms, all come with a mini fridge. Of course, our brightly colored beds here, accent pillows, lamps all above, and then we do have some extra outlets over here for charging. I don't see any USB over there. There is some USB ones over here. We do have our quick little coffee maker for in the morning. The bathroom's not quite a split design, but we do have our sink outside from the shower and toilet area. The shower and toilet are in their own separate deal. Now, we don't have a tub in this. This is a walk-in shower, which I personally like. They seem to be a little bit bigger at these resorts. Then we don't have to deal with the cloth curtain for the shower. We've got a glass sliding curtain too. So some nice little features that you will find here in the bathroom on your tower room. Now, right behind that, you're gonna find your storage closet. I will say I found it to be a little small, especially if you wanna get your suitcase rack in there. You can only open one of these at a time. So it would be nice if I would take a curtain over these doors just so you get in and out, because if you open up the suitcase rack and try to use that for your thing, and then there's just too much. The closet, not very impressed. All right, there's a lot of stuff to do at this resort. We have to go check it out. I'm gonna go get some food. So we're in the Bayside Towers. Now, right outside of here, that's where you're gonna find the lazy river and the pool that's in between the Continental and Americana building. But there's also a bar and grill just for that area, and it's super close to these towers. It's the Hideaway Bar and Grill. So we're just gonna go right downstairs, go check that out, grab some food, see what's there. I'm gonna show you what's on the menu so you're gonna know what to expect if you book here. I'm gonna check out the bar area as well. We are checking out the Hideaway Bar and Grill. I went over to the grill area and ordered up some nachos. Now these were $11 and there is a ton of food here. Another little tip I like to use is they have these free complimentary waters just over by the water station. You don't have to have a cup if you don't drink soda. Ice water and they're complimentary. Save yourself a little bit. All right, lunchtime done. Nachos good. They weren't the best food I've had here at Cabana Bay, but it was some of the cheapest food I've had here at Cabana Bay. For lunch, not bad. You're not gonna be wowed by them, but like I said, it was cheap. You could definitely share that between two people. Now, we're gonna go check out the bar area that I was just talking about at the Hideaway Grill and really get the experience of what this poolside area is. All right, so we are trying the Dragonfly Mojito over here at the Hideaway Bar and Grill, and we got the Cabana Bay Sippy Cup. Now, this one is the first one I've been to these resorts that actually has a lid there for your safety. But this was $17.50. We do get to keep the glass, and then like I said, the refills are $13.50. So the more you drink, the more you save. At least that's what they told me up front. Welcome to the pool area. Now this is the main pool area that's going to be beside the Continental and Americana buildings, and of course our two towers that's really close to Volcano Bay. Now you're going to find a massive pool here with zero entry along with the lazy river. They've got a hot tub and even a small splash pad for the kids. Now there's a lot of lounge chairs out here. They've got the inflatable shack where you can either buy an inflatable for the lazy river, or pro tip, if you bring your own, they will actually inflate it, or at least there's a spot for you to do it. Some restrooms, and of course you're gonna find the Hideaway Grill and bar for some quick eats. Now, if you're staying in the towers, this is going to be your main base of operation. It really feels like its own separate resort from the rest of Cabana Bay. This is a big resort, and there's another pool on the other side, but it does involve a lot of walking. So when I say this is it, this is the spot you wanna be chilling. Also, another big bonus is there's huge sand areas for the kids to play. My kids love to play in the sand, and there's a lot of space here at Cabana Bay with sand areas for the kids to just play and roam around. And this place is all fenced in, so I actually feel really safe letting my kids play, and there's a lot of lifeguards on duty, always seem super attentive, a huge plus for Cabana Bay and staying here on property. All right, so we've checked out the pool area. We know where you're gonna be chilling, some food options that are really close to the tower rooms and in the pool area, but there's a lot on property. Now that, we've seen the room, get some food, and then we are going to go over to the parks. Now you can do this a few different ways. The shuttle transportation here is awesome. That is why you're staying on property. It's a huge plus, super convenient. Now, not only do we have a shuttle, so we don't have access directly to the water taxi, but right across the street, if you're feeling adventurous and want to do it a different way, we can jump on the shuttle over at Sapphire Falls and take that to City Walk to get to the legacy parks. I think we're going to explore that option today. The shuttle service is great. Let's go do something a little bit different. So there's no crosswalk to get across the street. Two are from Cabana Bay to Sapphire Falls and the Aventura. But what I found is you can jump on the bus if you're staying over at Cabana Bay and ride it right across the street. It's faster than walking all the way up the street over there, and it's safer than crossing the street right here. You can see this scar. This scar. I was hit by a car, and so it's serious business when I was a younger kid crossing the street without a crosswalk. So highly suggest just jump on the bus from Cabana Bay, ride it over to Aventura or Sapphire Falls if you want to get on the water taxi. I just saw a family with young kids cross the street. There's no crosswalk right there. You're not safe. All right, now that we've made it to City Walk, the water taxi isn't convenient, but it is a fun extra layer. We'll let you guys go do your park day, either Islands of Adventure, just a City Walk day, or I'm gonna head over to Universal Orlando. I'm gonna catch you back over there at 7 for the nighttime show because it's something you definitely don't wanna miss if you have a park ticket. So I'll see you over there. So we're gonna be heading to Universal Studios to check out the show Cinesational. Now this starts right when park closes. Today park closes at 7, so the show starts at 7. I highly suggest getting there a little bit early and getting a spot to view the fireworks and light show. It's not overly crowded like you might find at Magic Kingdom for the fireworks shows, but it does get pretty good amount of people there, and if you get there a little bit earlier, it's just that much better of a spot. Now the show has music, all the properties that you're going to find at Universal. They use drones, lights, fireworks, water, projection onto the water. It's really something pretty cool. It lasts about 20 minutes. You will want to be standing the whole time to be able to see it. And then after that, of course, the park is closed. I highly recommend checking it out. I really enjoy this show every time I see it, and I kind of prioritize it if I'm just having a kind of a chill night at the park. But I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I'll see you back at the resort. All right, now we went to the park, and it's time to get some more food here. And now one thing I absolutely love about Cabana Bay is the food options. Now you could eat at Bayliner Diner, and we just walked through there. Pretty busy, everybody getting out of the park, a lot going on down there. But if you go right upstairs to floor 2, you got the Galaxy Bowl. This is gonna give you a quieter setting. The food's the same price, so it's a little bit better personally, and it's just a little bit more relaxed. This is one of my favorite hidden gems. Now let's go get something to eat. So what I ended up ordering was the Galaxy Burger. Now that's just a beef burger, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles. I did add bacon for an additional charge. And then for fries, I went with the potato wedges. Now, pro tip, you can upgrade these to the loaded fries, which are awesome. I wasn't planning on getting this, but when they said I can do it for a $3 additional charge, I went ahead and jumped on that because they are really good. It's pretty cool that this place has a bowling alley inside of it. I mean, I didn't go bowling this time, but it's just kind of fun that these options are here, and I really do like eating here. This was much quieter. I was like the only table in here while they were bowling, and you are eating in a bowling alley, so it wasn't super quiet because, you know, people are bowling and having fun. It was a very cool, chill atmosphere. Where are you going to get that at a Universal Hotel? Only at Cabana Bay. Welcome back to the room at Cabana Bay. I am so full from dinner. I will say I was going to try and eat a Bayliner Diner tonight, but it was just too busy and I just didn't want that vibe. Walked up to Galaxy Bowl. It was hard to pass up, like your own space, quiet, a little bit more relaxing, chill, especially after long park days. All right, now as we wind this day down, we're bringing it back to the room because the views from this room at night are phenomenal. All right, so here's a look at what Volcano Bay room is gonna look like, your view at night, and it is just stunning. I love the blues, the water. We've got the volcano shifts from different colors. Right now it's purple. I saw it red earlier. We've got some of the iDrive attractions down over there, the slingshot ride. The largest McDonald's in the US is over there. And then back over here, I saw earlier, Epcot, the ball was lit up. It's not lit up anymore. But the views over here are phenomenal. There's a lot of stuff to see. And this really takes a pool view to the next level. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy these views, and I'll pick this back up in the morning. I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, well, our Cabana Bay room has been phenomenal. The view was just next level, takes pool view to like blows it out of the water. Was it worth the price? Now, I booked this on a Tuesday midweek, and I booked a little bit in advance, like a week ahead of time, and it was $113 for this standard room with the Volcano Bay Tower, and I did book it just for that tower, for the view. And a standard room was running $103, so about $10 more. I would absolutely $10 to have that view. I'd do that again anytime, as long as the price doesn't jump up a lot. If it was a lot, we're probably going to the park anyway. The view, there's a lot of beautiful things around here. But that being said, if you do book direct, make sure, I always book direct so I can watch prices, and if it goes lower, readjust and modify my stay to get that lower price. So I checked again at this hotel room on the day I checked in, and it had dropped down to $103, that standard price. So you can do that and then modify and get it at what was the same cost as the standard room. Also, when you're checking in, I've had a lot of luck with this in the past, just be nice and courteous to the person helping you get all checked in, and maybe ask them if they have a Volcano Bay View room that you could get checked into, even if you book the standard room. They're always so super helpful down there. And like I said, these drop down to the standard price, so they probably would have done it anyway. So a little tip that you can use, but you know, say your please and thank you. Be very courteous. So if they say no, hey, no problem. But if you do want to prioritize this, I will say booking it is superb. Now for the room overall, beds very comfortable, pillows comfortable. They're a little flatter than my personal liking, but very comfortable overall. I slept great. Everything was clean and cleanly and in pretty good shape overall. Bathroom, water pressure on the shower, phenomenal. I just took a shower, didn't want to get out of there. The hot water, it's a little bit cooler here in Florida right now. Bring your hoodie if you're coming in the wintertime. It's not always sunshine here. It does get into the 50s, especially down here in Orlando. So no gripes about the room. I will say I have heard a little bit of noise coming from the bottom of the tower. Like, this is not the quietest room. I feel like they do a lot of work over there at Volcano Bay. There sounds like power washing going on. I can hear that up here. Not crazy, but I mean, I can hear it, and I could hear it last night too. So I would book here again. The square footage in this room is nice, even for, this is the standard one, but even for a family of four, like my wife, me, I have two smaller children. This is a lot of square footage. Now, I am comparing this to some of my stays, and I'm just gonna say it, to value Disney resorts like All Stars, Pop Century. Those rooms are tiny, and I just can't do it anymore with four kids, or four of us, two kids and me, my wife. Those rooms are very, very small. The Universal rooms, the standard size rooms, I swear it's like 100 more square feet. It might not be exactly that, but it is a lot more square footage where people aren't on top of each other. I'm not trying to bash on Disney. I'm just giving you what I've been to both value resorts, both standard rooms, and the ones at Universal. The square footage is so much nicer and so much more enjoyable for families than being crammed one of those smaller rooms. And this is just a standard room. And if you can, I do have a stay at a family suite here at Cabana Bay. I'm gonna link it up over here. And also, if you're looking for square footage, I've got a dockside family suite stay over here, which is even more square footage and even cheaper, which is crazy, the craziest value over there. Now, I'll see you guys. You just click the video over there. I'm right over there waiting for you, and I'll see you at the next hotel.